Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Solos where we are doing part 2 of the Golem vs. Machamp run, and we are doing the Golem run today. And so once again I'll explain why I'm doing Golem vs. Machamp. Well, it's simple. They are two of the 4 traded Pokemon where you have to trade them to get to their final evolution. And I said, why not? Let's have some fun with these 4. And Golem versus Machamp it will be, and we are going off with Golem. So let's set up some rules here. And the first rule here, of course, is you don't want to use any items in battle unless their base speed is less than 60. Then I use held items. I can only use Golem in battle. And how do I know who's better? Well, faster time, of course, but a level differential will be in here as well, meaning that whichever level is higher, they'll get subtracted. They'll add 3 minutes to their time per level they're higher. We can get to that a little bit further, but right now we can definitely jump into the main event, which is Golem. Right now, jumping in, and I use the name Rollout. That is going to be the theme of this party, because I have a feeling that with Golem, he's got an opportunity to do really well, but also Golem has, well, quite a few issues, going with it. Well, for starters, his stats aren't, necessarily great. Now, don't get me wrong, they're gonna pop up right now, and you'll be able to see them. But attack is good, defense is great, but special is awful. Speed is awful. And not to mention, he has a whole bunch of weaknesses. He's times 4 to water, grass, times 2 to ice, well, times 2 fighting. So you have L insert name here, you have Bruno, you have the first, a few Pokemon in Gary's group, and then his moves, they're rock and ground type. And he doesn't have a lot of special moves. Even though he doesn't have special to begin with, but you're going to want to have some different types of moves in order to do a run like this. So we are going to attempt to, utilize Golem in a different way to see if he can actually beat it and, how fast he can actually make this run happen. Now, I will say this. I'm talking right now, so he's going to get through this. Now, will he get to level 100? We're going to definitely find out. But first, with a lot of these Pokemon that are going up against these pre-evolved Pokemon, it's never, like, Gary's rarely going to win. And so that we're not worried about. What we're worried about is the speed. The speed is notoriously awful. And it's a running theme with Machamp. Machamp had bad speed as well, but Golem's was worse. Golem base speed 45. You're not outspeeding anything unless you have like 8 levels minimum. So we're definitely going to see what's going to happen with Golem down the way. But I mean, it's a run. There's so many things that can happen. There's so many things that you want to be able to utilize in a run like this. So we're going to actually do that. We're going to do some different techniques, and we're going to definitely see how well Golem makes it happen in this run. Now, like I said, Golem is a rock ground type, so I said Bruno's an issue. Yeah, definitely, because he has 3 fighting Pokemon. I mean, L insert name here. That's the first Elite Four member. That's what I call her. She has water and ice type moves. So yeah, he has some drawbacks. And doing a Golem run isn't necessarily difficult in the first part of it, only because you can kind of manipulate some things. But when you're down to that final 26, you have no other option. That you got to get through them. Either you can try to level up as high as you possibly can, or you just try to find a strategy, which is what I tried to do. But first, we'll go ahead and jump into Brock. Brock is not as difficult as it seems. The good news is you are kind of like the big brother to Geodude, who's the little brother, so you have an advantage. You're a lot stronger, you have a higher attack, and you have a higher defense. So Geodude really can't really hurt you. So you're just trying to maintain enough hit points to go ahead and face Onyx. Because Onyx is going to be a little bit different. Onyx actually has a higher defense than you do. Onyx has a 200 base defense. So yeah, all your moves aren't going to be doing anything, and you just try to really maintain your way through the battle, in which you can see it's happening. So Geodude can't attack, can't do anything, but Golem's also taking his sweet little time But hey, this is part of the game. You know, you're gonna see these type of battles, and you're gonna see them just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And yeah, it is a little time consuming, but you can definitely see how strong Golem is. So facing any of these normal type attacks, rock attacks, it's not gonna do anything to him. So he's gonna have a good advantage here. But we're going to be facing Misty soon, and we already showed you Misty times 4, so we got to see what we can do. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and go up against Onyx, and so what we're going to do is we're going to start throwing some rock throws. Rock throw, it's not very effective, but it's doing more damage because Golem has stab. So in essence, it's kind of doing normal-ish damage more than tackle. So that's why I saved my rock throws until I got to Onyx, because it is going to be doing a lot more damage to him. And as you can see, it is doing like 3 damage to him. So it's going to eventually work out, you know. And Onyx isn't getting critical hits. So we're kind of feeling lucky about this right now. And we're just going to go ahead and notice one thing right off the bat, and that is Onyx is still outspeeding Golem, which is, like I said, the main theme of what's going to be happening, because Golem is slow. For him to be a giant rolling ball, he's slow. You know, yeah, I understand he has those small little feet, but it's rough. You know, and you're going to have to try to figure some things out. So we beat Brock, and so Brock was easy peasy, so we're just going to go ahead and jump into Gary, and we're going to take out Gary. Gary's actually not that difficult right now. He has a Pidgeotto. We're rock type, so our rock moves can actually take out Pidgeotto quite well. He doesn't go for sand attack, so great. We don't have any accuracy drops, so we take out Pidgeotto with one rock throw, which is easy. Bulbasaur is actually going to get hit by Magnitude, and I get a Magnitude 9, so right through Bulbasaur is gone. And yes, you're starting to see the attack in action for Golem. His attack is really well, excuse me, his attack is pretty good. And so he has the capability of getting through these early games with his attack. Rattata, yeah, exactly, not going to be able to do anything to Golem, but he does get a tail whip off, whoop-de-doo. And so yeah, so we are going to get to build, do all that fun stuff, but we're going to see what we can actually do in this next upcoming battle, and we're going to take a shot at it. We're going to take a shot at Misty. See what happens. Here's Staryu. Guess what? Staryu outspeeds, goes for Harden. Well, that just hurts our attack. We miss. Whoop-de-doo. It goes for Harden again. I'm saying screw it. Let's go to Magnitude. Magnitude 7. Oh, take it out. Right on. So we got that Staryu. Maybe we'll get the same good luck against Starby. Or is it going to happen? Yeah, you see what happened there. Water Pulse takes me out. One hit. Times 4 is a beast. Axe Gyarados against Electric types. And so we're going to skip it. We can't face off against Misty yet. So we went up and actually leveled in the grass a little bit before we came to the Vermilion City. And went on the SSN to face Gary. So Gary, once again, we just use our rock throw to take out Pidgeotto. We actually outspeed right now. You see it's 8 levels like I told you. So that's the only way we're really going to be able to outspeed, is having that big level differential. And we take out Pidgeotto with a single rock throw, super effective, and stab. So that was an easy hit. Next up, we're going to be going up against his Cadaver. And as soon as I stop thinking about what I want to do next, that's actually going to happen, where we go ahead and face oh boy, Cadaver. But right now, as you can see, I was trying to figure out my plan, and then things happen. You start thinking, oh, here comes Ivysaur by accident, not Cadaver. We're just going to go for Magnitude. Good at Magnitude 8, so we get another good move there. With Magnitude, and we're going to take out Cadaver, of course, with Rock Throw. Goes for Disable, it misses. As you can see, Cadaver has 9 levels, still outspeeds me, so we're doomed there. But anyways, back to Magnitude. Magnitude is a move where it does a certain amount of damage according to the number it hits. And I could put up the base attack on there, but I'm not going to have it for long. But yes, for early game against Bulbasaur, Magnitude does really well. Now, I could have chose Squirtle, but to me it really didn't matter. I just said screw it, I'm just going to pick one, and I picked Bulbasaur, and we'll get to face off against Arcanine, which is not going to really be a big deal, quote unquote, and Gyarados. But yeah, I picked Bulbasaur. Alright, so now we're going for our new move. We got our new move, Rollout. Now you can see what Rollout does. Rollout gains more attack by the time it continues to keep going. That was a horrible sentence, I know. But Rollout, as you can see, it does damage. We are at the third part of rollout, and look what it does. Starmie is a one-hit KO. And the reason for it is rollout starts as a 30 base attack, and then it doubles. So the second time 60, the third time 90, and then after that 180, and then 360. There are some downsides to rollout. One, it's 90% accuracy, which means it's like 80% accurate. But as you can see, if rollout is used right, this is an easy battle throughout the entire time we are here in this run. So now we're going to head straight to Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge, of course, is going to be a cakewalk, one where you are extremely high in level. But also we have moves that are super effective. Ground and Rock are super effective against electric types, so there's no chance that they're going to be able to get an attack off. We have 17 levels on Pikachu, so we're kind of able to outspeed it. And then Raichu is going to be the same thing. Oh no, it goes first. Oh my god, it hits. Alright, cool. So it went for double team. If it didn't hit, I mean, Raichu doesn't really have a lot to attack me with, so it couldn't have really done anything to begin with. But you know, you want to kind of get these things done. We are doing a race against Machamp, and we've taken out yep, we got Black Glasses because it's awesome. And we took out Lieutenant Surge, and we're going straight to Giovanni. Yes, I will pick up those Black Glasses every time, because for some odd reason having Black Glasses in this run is awesome. And if anybody remembers Pokemon Generation 1, the Pokemon Mansion where they had the burglars, that's what I remember about the Black Glasses, putting them on Pokemon. So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to continue talking about this battle with Giovanni. And as you can see, Giovanni's not getting off attacks on me right now. We do have Magnitude still. We do have Brick Break for Kangaskhan. And it's just that simple how well we've taken care of Giovanni there. So Giovanni wasn't even challenged. And we're going to face Erica. Psych, I'm lying. Oh my god, this is just a... Well, you can just watch and see. We go for Magnitude 6, which is not going to kill it or take it out. So he goes for Stun Spore, which Stun Spore is a 75%, but it always hits. Giga Drain takes up all my health. We go Magnitude, get Magnitude 9. Victory Bell's out. Awesome. Tangela is not an issue, but they go ahead and take out Vileplume. And Vileplume comes and takes me out. Now, we have a horrible combo here. Grass is times 4, and Giga Drain brings back their health. So with that one, Magnitude actually takes out Vileplume. We need Victory Bell. And so we needed a Magnitude 8 to take out Vileplume. We need a Magnitude 9 to take out Vileplume. And, well, we're kind of not getting it. I'm trying to do some things where I knew it was going to heal, where I could use Magnitude to my advantage. We're at level 40. Wow. And Tangela's not an issue at all. So Tangela just uses Ingrains or uses something else, and uses Poison Powder, which is not going to worry me too much. We use one more Magnitude. It could be Magnitude 4 or whatever. We hit it. We're done. We're good. We're cruising. So we actually beat Erica, even though, well, for a reason we did. We're at level 40. So, so we're at high enough level. Let's go ahead and face Gary number 4. And now Gary number 4 is going to be quite easy. Simply speaking, we are so high a level. But we'll go for rollout. And what does rollout do? It misses. So now he gave us a sand attack. Now we have an accuracy drop. And we're going into rollout right now. So we're trying to get the rollout going. As you can see, that was a second rollout. So we're looking good. This goes for Intimidate, lowers my attack, but it's not going to matter. This is rollout 3. That was at 120. And then rollout misses. So now we're back to square one. You know, honest truth, I'm thinking I have 20 levels, so whatever I do is going to take Cadaver, but I get confused and now I hurt myself. But I finally get a Magnitude to hit, boom, Cadaver's gone, and we're down to one last Pokemon, Growlithe. Growlithe is weak to all the stuff I have, so all we have to do is actually hit. So he snapped out of confusion, awesome. Oh god, he got a Magnitude 10. Yeah, that's the highest it's going to go, and yeah, you're not living from that. So Growlithe took that out, and you see my jaw kind of dropped when I saw it. I was like, holy crap. You know, so we got the Magnitude 10 off, which is awesome. But it's now the time to face Koga, and Koga can be trivial, but it also can be very easy at the same time. So what I mean by that is, you're seeing it right now. Rollout could really do some damage, but we get poisoned. So now what we have to do is hope that we can fight the poison off and rollout does its job. But first, as you can see, we get poisoned, we get self-destructed on, and it's not going to be good. This first run's already going to be done. Rollout does take out Muck, but we don't have enough hit points to withstand these poisons. As you can see, it looks like we can, and we should, but rollout misses. So you're starting to see the frustrations of rollout. Rollout can be fantastic, but it also comes at a cost, and that cost is missing. And so we're going to try to do it again. Like I said, rollout is the theme of this. I should have put rollout on here. I might do that on the title, but right now rollout is what I'm trying to go for, only because I'm trying to show how great it can be. And as you can see, it took out coughing, it took out Muck, it's taking out the second coughing. Can we get the third wheezing? Yeah. And so boom, so you're starting to see the play here. And if you've been playing Pokemon for a very long time, we all know that we probably hate the move rollout, but we probably hate the Pokemon that started the rollout trend to begin with. And we'll go to that another time. Right now, we're going to go ahead and jump into Gary. This is Gary number 5, the 5th one, and this is usually when the game starts to change a little bit, where Gary has some Pokemon that are at fully evolved form, and you got to figure out what you can do. So we're going for the rollout train. Goes Ring Attack's gonna do absolutely nothing, and then it goes first, and it gives me Feather Dance. Feather Dance drops my attack by 2 stages, which sucks. So as you can see, that rollout, that was a third rollout, should have been a KO, but instead I get hit by Razor Leaf times 4, no bueno. So we're gonna try this again, and eventually I'm gonna try new strategies, but I went at this for a while, and there's a reason for it. I know for a fact it can work, but right now you see the same thing just happen, and it looks like this is going to be the same actual move, but it's not. Everything happened exactly the same. Razor Leaf, oh, I have 3 hit points. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, it's done. This is number 3. Alright, here we go. Can this work? Rock Slide. That should be knockout. 1-hit KO. Awesome. We're going up against Venusaur. Can we do it? Come on, Venusaur. Give me a break. Earthquake. We go first. Awesome. Oh, we almost got it. Sleep Powder. Oh my god. This becomes a trend. And I kid you not. This became a serious trend. So what I had to do was say, you know what? We're done. I went 0 for 16 against that Venusaur. 0 for 16. I barely got hits off. So we switched the plans. We're going to go ahead and face Blaine. And yeah, we're hitting up the Pokemansion right now. What I'm doing here is it's not that I want to show you too much. I just want to show you that I was going into the Pokemansion to try something different. And we're going to go ahead and take on Blaine right now. Blaine shouldn't be too hard. There are some things that can happen with Blaine that you just saw that popped up with Growlithe. Its Growlithe does have Intimidate, which lowers your attack. Which, since we're trying to use that, that's not perfect for us to see, but we're going for the rollout train. It comes out with Arcanine, once again Intimidate, so my attack is low, my special is awful, so that Fire Blast actually did a lot for not being very effective. But right now we're on that 3rd stage of rollout, and look at that. 3rd stage rollout just dominates. I don't even want to get into the calculations because it's super effective, but you know, I'll just do it anyway for you. It starts off as 60, super effective, and it goes to an insane level. So anyways, we use those rollouts, then we go for Earthquake and gets Rapidash, and we've taken out Blaine. So I've gone up a whole 2 levels. What I'm trying to do here is I don't want to use, 3 levels, sorry. I don't want to use my rare candies at all. And I'm trying so hard not to use them, because you want to use them to the very end. That's when you want to like utilize them, especially in solo runs, is not having to use them right away. But when I come back to Gary, I think I went like 0 for 24 against that Venusaur, and I'm showing you more battles of it, but you can see it's not working out. That Feather Dance hurts, and then even if you get past Venusaur, there is a Growlithe in this party, and right now I'm contemplating if I want to reset or not. This is what's happening. I kid you not. I'm like, do I want to reset? Because I already know. Oh, it missed. Oh, snap. Oh, it missed again. We passed the Venusaur. But like I said, we still have to go against that Growlithe. Because the Growlithe can intimidate. The Gyarados intimidates. That is 4 stages of attack. Done. Can we actually make it? Oh, hey, Alexander goes for Calm Mind. That's a good thing. Oh, Earthquake. Is it going to happen? We're down to the last one. We're down to that Growlithe that has it's super effective to all my moves. Can we finish it out? Yes. Oh, we got the critical hit. So yeah, we got lucky. 2 missed sleep powders, but I'm taking luck on this run. I'm not gonna, say, well, that was too lucky. No. We take it. We run with it, and we're gonna go ahead and face this second Giovanni battle. And the second Giovanni battle goes a little bit different. And the reason for that is we see poison Pokemon now. Well, we do have Earthquake that can take out the Nidorino. Now, can we take out the Nidoqueen? That's the question. Earthquake? Yes, we do. So, we know we can take out Giovanni's team because it has that Nidoqueen and that Nidoking in its final battle. So, we're kind of good. Kangaskhan, I'm going to either use whichever one. I'm trying to hold off on that Earthquake so I can use it against his last Pokemon. But Magnitude is going to be able to take out Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan can't do anything to me anyways with its normal attacks. And I'm resisting it against normal attacks. And then Rhyhorn is just going to take this last Earthquake. Yep, and I mean, in a lot of these runs, as you can see, it's taking me some time. I'm kind of looking some things up, trying to figure out what's my next strategy going to be. And that's why you see some gaps in there when I'm not actually attacking. And it happens in all my runs. Sometimes I'll show them, sometimes I won't. But the only reason I want to do it is because you can see that happens, and I'm trying to figure out ahead of time what I'm going to do, so always looking forward. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go up against Sabrina. Sabrina's Pokemon are all going to outspeed me, and you see it went for Reflect, which normally would be awful, but Cadaver's defense is so bad that it didn't matter. And then Mr. Mime, the same exact thing. Venomoth, we're going to go for Rock Slide. Rock Slide's going to take out Venomoth because it's super effective. And then all we have left is this Alakazam. We're keeping our fingers crossed for a Calm Mind. Nope, we get Psychic. Oh, we survived! I mean, the main reason why we survived is just because of levels. If that Psychic would have happened to the last Alakazam, we're not surviving. So we got kind of lucky. We take out Sabrina. Now we're going to go ahead and go face Giovanni, the last battle, the last member for the 8th badge. And yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult. So you see, I'd even heal myself because I think this is going to be a really easy battle. We have Earthquake for 1. And then Dugtrio's coming up next. And Dugtrio is just... Oh, no, excuse me, Nidoqueen. Backtrack. Nidoqueen's coming in. Earthquake's coming in for Nidoqueen. So if Nidoqueen is a one-hit KO, Nidoking is going to be a one-hit KO. And there you have it. Nidoking is gone. And Giovanni has 2 unfortunate souls left. You have Rhyhorn, which is going to take an Earthquake. And then Dugtrio, which has no defense whatsoever. It's going to take an Earthquake. Only thing difference is... Rock Slide, because I ran out of Earthquakes, is Dugtrio has a move that's actually really effective to me, but it can't really do anything to it. My defense is very high, and you see how ridiculous I do. I go for Rollout, and Rollouts can be a 2-hit KO. There is one thing in these runs I have to keep to myself, and that's hubris. I cannot keep doing this where I'm like, oh, this is going to be super simple, and you see me do a rollout when I should have just went for Rock Slide or something else to one-hit KO it. So yeah, so we're looking good. We just got the Team Earthquake, even though we already have it. So let's go ahead and face number 6 here, and here we go. Now remember, we had issues with that dang Venusaur. Is it going to continue? Oh god, there's that Feather Dance. Oh, that Feather Dance. Feather Dance is rough. And yeah, I've talked about it before, but when you are an attacking Pokemon, you get Feather Dance, you are now fighting uphill. And there you have it. Razor Leaf takes me out, one-hit KO. Yeah, you can see my Meowths there. I've talked about the Meowths in the past. They utilize, they give you items when you face battles. And so we're going to go up against Gary again. Let's see if we can get some different luck this time. It goes for wing attack, not feather dance, so all our attack is where it's supposed to be. Can we actually have Venusaur go for something else outside of Razor Leaf? That answer is no. And now we have the next um, theme here, and that is Venusaur. I am 1 and about 55 against that Venusaur. And like either way, if it was Blastoise, Blastoise would be doing the same exact thing to me. So it wouldn't be different. Blastoise is a little bit slower, so I might be able to attack. I highly doubt it. I might be able to attack first, but as you can see, Venusaur is just swiping the floor with me. We're trying it over and over and over again. Now we put in some rare candies because that's what I had to do. Now we're at level 60. Can we do it? Can we get through it? Can we actually outspeed? Yes, we outspeed the Venusaur. That's super effective. That's good. But that really, yeah. So I had to go do something. Yeah, as you can see, I had to put this Golem to work. I sent it to the fighting gym to get levels. I had to start doing some things, so I had to think about some places in which have decent size, decent level Pokemon to help me level up this Golem. And so yeah, I do that. Now I'm at level 67. If I can't win at level 67, you know how much that's gonna suck, because I'm gonna have to go to level 100. So it goes for growth, which is perfect. Which usually when it goes for growth, it goes for solar beam. But I actually go first because of quick claw, so I actually was able to get me ahead of time, so it couldn't even know what it's going to do. But we're at level 67. That intimidate's not going to really do too much because we have 22 levels on this Gyarados. So we're going for rollout to get it going. It goes for rain dance, which is awesome because even if I mess up, the Growlithe can't do anything. So rollout's at stage 3. Even though I got intimidated, it's fine. Stage 3 and we miss. Okay. It goes for agility. Alright, that's fine. I'm going back for rollout again. Takedown does nothing. And there goes the rollout. That's 1. And then we're just waiting on it. Flame Wheel's going to do nothing as well because it's a rain dance out there right now. So its attack is even lowered. I got burned, which sucks, which lowers my attack some more, but I think I'm at a high enough level where it won't matter, especially this rollout building up. So that's rollout number 2. It goes for disable, that misses. Rollout number 3, awesome. So all we need now is this rollout number 4 to hit this Rhyhorn, even though we are at a horrible level. And look how much damage it does. It goes for takedown, does nothing. Oh, we got this last rollout here. Nope, we're gonna go for earthquake and finish it out. So yeah, Gary 6 at level 67. What is going to happen when we walk into the last 26? Well, the last 26 always has everything working against me. But you know what? We just got to believe in ourselves. That's what we have to do. We have to believe in ourselves. And you can see its attack, its defense is good, its speed is awful. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. And yeah, the name of the game has been Rollout, so we're finally going to have this move work for us. I've been hoping for it all this time, and Rollout's finally going to come in the clutch for me right now.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yep. You know, you want something to happen and you want it to work the way you want it to, and it sometimes it just doesn't. So we're trying to now roll out here, and you can see it got critical hit surf. We are fishing, so we got to turn the game. So what are we going to do this time? Well, you guessed it. We're, you know, old habits die hard, alright? So I'm going to see if this can work somehow, some way. And even though, we didn't die to surf this time. We got some room. So actually, if we can outspeed everything, we're at stage 3 of the rollout. And boom, Cloister's gone. Now we're at stage 4 of the rollout. Now, as long as we don't face, oh yeah, that was Jinx. Jinx outspeeds us and we're gone. Well, that's the game. That's Golem. 45 base speed. Jinx, ain't gonna have it. So can I finally learn from my mistakes and stop using rollout? Yes, I will. I'm gonna go for Rock Slide. Rock Slide is gonna be a one-hit KO for Dugong, and then also Cloister coming up. Cloister has great defense, but everything else is awful about it. Even its weaknesses, it's just awful. So Cloister is never really an issue. Jinx is the fun one. If we can just have Rock Slide hit, it goes. Oh, we go first because of Quick Claw, and yes, Jinx is gone. So we're down 3 Pokemon. We have 2 more to go. A Slowbro that's going to drive me nuts, and Lapras. Lapras is not going to be an issue. We have 20 levels on it right now, so Lapras is a one-hit KO. Yes, I've used up all my resources to get this Golem to level 74. Man, can we make it happen? So Rock Slide the Slowbro. Slowbro is actually going to be a critical hit, one hit KO. Normally what I'm hoping for with Slowbro is a Rock Slide and a flinch. But critical hit works just as nice. So at level 74, Bruno is not an issue anymore whatsoever. Earthquake to Onyx is going to be one hit KO. Earthquake to the other Onyx is going to be one hit KO. What we are worried about is that Hitmonchan. It has counter. So if we actually don't knock out the Hitmonchan with one, we're good. So normally, I don't know how that Hitmonchan has 30 or something like that. But anyways, Earthquake to Hitmonlee, that's going to be a one-hit KO. And then Machamp's the last one. No, but he goes for Scary Face, so my speed's already awful, so it's not that big of a deal. He's going to go for a full restore. I knew that. We're going to go for Earthquake again. Hopefully the range is going to be in our favor this time, and yes, there we go. So, Bruno, not that difficult. L insert name here, once we got into level 74, is simple as well. We're getting into the meaty parts of this. Yes, Agatha. Oh, buddy, we could be level 100. We'd still not outspeed this dang Gengar. But Gengar goes for Shadow Punch. Shadow Punch is actually a physical attack, so it does nothing. So we actually look good. Rock Slide is going to do a lot of damage to these Pokemon, and then Earthquake's going to do a lot of damage to this Arbok. Arbok's gone. So we actually have Door down 2. Hey, look at this. We might have a shot here. Golbat's actually going to be able to outspeed me. And here comes my hubris going for rollout again. And I get confused and flinched. I should not be doing for rollout, but I'm going to do it anyways. Because I want this rollout to be the main business. Can we get it? Don't hurt yourself in confusion. So we're going for rollout again. It has to reset. Hurt ourselves in the confusion again. I seriously was on it about trying to get this rollout going. And as you can see, I failed 5 times in a row. But I hit there. So can we keep this going? Haunter comes out, which is awesome. We're gonna outspeed it because of Quick Claw, and we're at stage 3 of rollout. As long as we can actually not fall asleep, but Chesto Berry. We were so close, but he went for Shadow Ball. Does nothing. Yes, all right. So Agatha's actually gonna be like that throughout the most of the time. If it gives hypnosis and we don't have that Chesto Berry on, we're gonna lose. So now we are going up against Lance. Lance is tough only because what I need this rollout to do is I need this rollout to hit twice on the Gyarados, and then I need this rollout to be at level 4 going up against Dragonite. So right now it's at level 3. You know, Dragonair is level 4, so we're at level 5. If we hit, we win. Super simple, and we hit. I haven't seen us hit 5 in a row since the beginning of the game, and rollout came in the clutch. See, rollout finally happened for us. Hallelujah. So now we're going to go ahead. Aerodactyl has nothing. I'm not even afraid of Hyper Beam. Aerodactyl doesn't have anything that can really take us out. Rock Slide is actually going to be super effective. And then we should be moving on. We're moving on to Gary. So, what's been the issue with Gary? I don't know. That Venusaur that I'm 2 of 5,700 to. So, we're going to see how well we do here. Yeah, well, that Venusaur really didn't like me. And I had to change up my entire game plan. So Rock Slide, so you see Feather Dance, Pidgeot won't stop drilling me with Feather Dance. So we have Pidgeot down, which is Rollout. Rollout I used against Rhyhorn, which was a dumb idea. It goes for Earthquake. I'm going to lose to a Rhyhorn. Scary Face, speed's already awful as it is. excuse me, I said Rhyhorn, Rhydon. I'm gonna lose to a Rhydon. We just lost to a Rhydon. Embarrassing. So I had to change up my game. And we're going to try some different things. We go for Rock of course, so we don't get hit by the Feather Dance. We're moving on. And I know he's going to bring out Rhydon, so now I have Earthquake ready to go. I'm not trapped in the rollout world yet. And so now we have our third Pokemon, which is going to be Venusaur. We got a hole. We got a growth. Okay, awesome. We get an Earthquake. I know it's going to be a 2-hit KO. Hopefully it goes for Solar Beam. Yes, it took in Sunlight. And so now we have three. The hardest Pokemon is gone. Hardest Pokemon is gone. Gyarados, I'm not afraid of, because you know what we can do? We can use Rock Slide. And Rock Slide's going to be a 1-hit KO. Even with, oh no, I had critical hit. That critical hit did matter because I got intimidated. So all we have to do now is hit this Alakazam, Earthquake. Okay, uses Reflect, so not too bad. And Psychic actually hits because we're so high in level. So we have one Pokemon left. Arcanine. This is in the bag. It's Arcanine. Flamethrower, not a big deal. Earthquake, it's going to be, okay, we're going to be at that Reflect, and then Intimidate's hurting, but that's okay. Not a big deal. We can just go ahead now. And at the time, I didn't know what happened, and I'm confused why I didn't do too much damage, but as you can see, Reflect and Intimidate did it. So, oh, we're right at the end. You know, this is easy. I'm doing my move. I'm going to finish this with the move I told you was the key here. All right? Roll out. That's one. It's fine. He has nothing that could take me out. Here comes Flamethrower. Hubris. If you don't know what hubris is, look it up. But yeah, if I would have just went for anything, if I would have just went for Rock Slide, if I went for Earthquake, I win. But I went for Rollout because that's what I want to do. I want to finish this with Rollout. So yeah. Anyways, so what had to happen this time? I actually went into the Victory Road and leveled up a little bit. So I'm at level 78 going into this battle now. And so Venusaur goes for growth. I go for Earthquake. Earthquake misses because I got a Sand Attack, but that's okay. We got the Earthquake this time. Went for 2 growths. All we got to do is hope for it takes in Sunlight. It takes in Sunlight. Earthquake hits. So the hardest Pokemon's taken care of. And we're good. We're golden. Rock Slide, gotta just be able to hit. Am I going to go for Rock Slide? You know it. Hydro Pump misses. Oh no. Oh no. It goes for full restore. Okay, that's good. We're going to go for a rollout. Rollout, we're going to try to finish it off with. Rollout's actually going to be a 2-hit KO because it boosts us. Wait, no! And it misses Hydro Pump again. Full restore, but my rollout's at stage 3, so it's fine. Gyarados is gone, but somehow he missed 2 Hydro Pumps. We have to finish this now. There's no excuses. So here comes Alakazam. Alakazam goes for Psychic. Doesn't do too much to him, but rollout's at stage 4. So it does that. Boom. We're right there. Arcanine, we're not doing hubris this time. I'm not jumping myself into this. Flamethrower, I can take 1. I can take 3 of them. Roll out. Boom. There we go. Holy crap. And there you have it. Beating a game, soloing it with a goal. Yeah, so yeah, I'm quite happy with myself. Even though I did so many things wrong. There's so many different things I could have done easily, especially, the rollout world. You live by your sword, you die by your sword, and I really wanted to utilize rollout as its move that can really go up, because Machamp had one thing going for him, and that was bulk up, so he could boost himself. Golem didn't have that. So yeah, so let's see where we're at. So this is the match, Golem versus Machamp. Alright, Golem, you're at level 79. What's your time? 8 hours. Wow. Now, if we remember Machamp's run, there it is, 8 hours and 40 minutes. That means Golem wins the one-on-one battle against Machamp. Golem... Now, it's not saying Golem's better, but in the way I was doing these runs, Golem actually did better than Machamp. crazy. But here's the stat. Here's the rankings that I have so far. So I've done 3 videos. As you see, Needle King did it in 5 hours and 16 minutes at level 71. Golem at 79. And Machamp, barreling down at third. I hardly doubt anybody's gonna ever be at these types of times. Only because with Golem and Machamp, I had to really boost them up. I had to go out there and level them up. So those are things that are happening. Hopefully in a few days I do get my next battle going on. If you want to see Alakazam versus Gengar, just to finish off the final evolution of the traded Pokemon from Generation 1, let me know. But I might have some other opportunities coming up for some other battles that I wanted to see going, especially the ones I did that were a lot of fun, and ones that are retesting times, and see if there's a time where I wish we can beat Mewtwo's time. Mewtwo was insane when I did his run. Yeah, I have done his run, but yep. So without further ado, have a wonderful evening or day whenever you watch this. I appreciate your time. Like, slice, nothing, dislike, hate me. It's all good. Leave a comment, subscribe. You folks have a wonderful evening. Take care.